Okay, so in this last of our 3 videos, we're talking about the 3 phases of redesign. Phase 1 was figuring out what you're going to do, and phase 2 was implementation. Phase 3 is the one where, in a perfect world, which I think a lot of schools think they're in phase 3 and they're not. Phase 3 is where you are in maintenance. And this is where things are working and you are measuring and tweaking and iterating. I think a lot of schools live in this zone and they really are not, they shouldn't be, because what they are maintaining and tweaking and iterating on isn't yet effective. They need to go back and actually figure out what is a plan that would be effective, which usually requires work and change and a lot of decision making. And that's why, that's one of the reasons companies like us exist, because it's not a trivial thing to do. And then once you figure it out, making it happen. So that's phases 1 and 2. What are you going to do? Getting a really comprehensive plan. And then phase 2, making it happen. Once you get there, what we've realized is, because we continue to work with schools year after year, is they're like, don't go. We still need your help, because one of the things that I think that we make our schools feel is safe. It's like they know they have someone they can go to, that it's like, if we get stuck on something, we can go to them, and Kathy or one of her people are going to help us. Whether it's like, do we need professional development? Do we just need coaching? Do we need a conversation? Do we need to bring in a couple people and do some kind of like problem solving session? What do we need to do? We can help you continue to do that. So that's another thing that, again, it's something that came out of the work that we did at the state level. And then I did in my business, working with this state initiative in Illinois, Transitional Math. We learned so much from it, how to help schools. And this has been a multi-year process. It's something we have many years of experience seeing schools go from, oh my God, we have legislation, what are we going to do, to, okay, I think this is what we're going to do, to how do we actually pilot it? And now they are doing it. And they've been doing it a couple of years. What do they need? So we really learn the kinds of supports that you need. And again, I've used this expression before. I'm full of cliches and I know this, but redesign is like the laundry. It's never done. Same with curriculum. These are all the same things. They're never done. And I think that's the thing that we've learned with that state initiative in Illinois. And it's really helped us as we work with schools going through other kinds of redesigns, be it on their developmental math, their college math, their technical math, whatever. We know how to help them, whether they are trying to figure it out, whether they're putting something into place or they've got it in place and they want to make sure that it works, it continues to work, and if they hit snags, that they can improve on those. So that maintenance phase. So we don't have quite as many schools that are in that phase, but they do exist. And I definitely see as our schools pass through the different phases, the colleges that we work with, we'll have more and more that are in that maintenance phase. Right now, most of them are going through the hard part of figuring out, okay, we've been doing X, Y, and Z for 10, 20, 30, maybe even 40 years. And now the state is telling us we have to do this. How do we do that? Because that's really different. And then how do we all agree on what we're going to do? Then how do we actually make it happen? So that's where most of our colleges live. But there is the end of a tunnel in sight. So if you're in one of those boats, you're like, are we ever going to get there? You do. You do get there if you continue to make the work and if you make the work happen. And if we don't just like let it linger forever, if you're focused and have a time, a plan and, a timeline, and you're like, and you hold yourself to it, or you have someone like us hold you to it, because that's what we're really good at. We're like, where are we at with things? Are we making it happen? We do that with schools. We keep them on task, and then they eventually do get into the maintenance phase. And then it's, what do you need to sustain it? What are you finding that's working or not? How do we keep it going? And, are there bugs? If there are bugs, how do we fix them? So I hope this gives you a little bit of a glimpse into the 3 areas of redesign. Everybody's in one of them. And if you're like, I don't really know where we are or where we should be, I just know that like, we've got to make this change, or somebody wants us to make a change, or we probably just should make a change because something that's not working, but we're not exactly sure which of your phases, Kathy, just email me. Let me know and I'm happy to help you. We can just get on a Zoom like this, have a call, talk through. I do this regularly with colleges. Tell me where you're at. And then I can figure out usually what piece that you need. And then we go from there and we figure out how to make it work for your college in your situation. So I hope that helps some, and we'll see you soon.